They've met 18 times, where Newark leads that series in the past 13 season, 12-6 with Zanesville's last victory coming in 2013. So they're going to try to switch some things around. Historically, it's been Newark's favor over the recent years, so definitely looking to switch things around here are the Zanesville Blue Devils. Watts had a wide-open Hardway up court, finally finds him, even though the ball was tipped away a little bit. Ferry with possession, drives left wing, kicks it out. Hardway, who puts the ball on the floor, doesn't have anything. Shot three, ball now three. Carson Watts drilled that one. Gets it to go behind the arc. Lancers now trail by 6. So we've got a 2-point ball game as it stands still, but as mentioning, the last offensive possession for Newark, they forced up a shot over 2 minutes ago, and this is where you have to be very decisive here offensively. You have to get an open look here if you're Newark, and you have to convert it here, because if you don't, Pickerington North has shown a lot in this ballgame. They're able to bleed clock. It's a shot three. Morris, no front iron. Tipped around on the floor. Offensive rebound goes the way of Ethan Stair. He gets a foul called on him. And wow, what a rebound. Both Oberholzer and Stair combined there to get that offensive rebound. It looked like Morris's shot was true, but just left short. And a great effort there. Foul was called on Ernest Lawson, his fourth foul now for the Panthers, and that will force Newark into a timeout situation. They've only got fouls. Pierce on the wing, back to Crawford, out wide near center circle. Guarded by Johnson. Both of these players leading their teams in score respectively. Ferry wide open look for three for the lead, and that one finds the bottom of the net. Colton Ferry buries it. 5 points to start the second half. That's 10 total on the night, and that forces Watkins into a situation to call the timeout. The Lakewood Lancers lead this ball game right now, 31-30. It's a full timeout. We'll take them with them. Sturgill is the only Lancer so far in this ball game who's made one behind the arc. Nobody else has been able to fire from deep in this one. Chris will be the one to inbound it. She gets it for Streets, top of the key. She'll just pop it quickly, and that one is drilled. Becca Streets got the three to fall. Quick inbound. We're tied at 43s. 12 seconds left now remaining in regulation. Dixon will bring it up for Utica. Moss will get a second opportunity here at the line with 6.7 remaining in OT. She gets that one. Utica will dribble it up court quickly, trying to find Myers. She'll take an open look three. That one's no good. Clock hit zeros, and the Lancers pull it out. .643 left to go here in the fourth quarter of play as Olentangy Orange has started off. It's roughly a minute and a half of this fourth quarter with a 7-0 run over the Wildcats. It's Newark desperately in need of an offensive conversion here in this possession. Steelmeister with the ball for the Wildcats. He'll get it to Ethan Stair, who's fouled around the top of the key by Levi Davis. That'll be the fourth team foul for the Pioneers, and I believe that will go down as the third team foul. Yes, on Levi Davis, as he's into a bit of foul trouble as it stands right now. 6:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. Burkholder would be the one to bring it out for the Wildcats. Gets it to Stair eventually into Burkholder's hand. Doesn't have a shot. He'll swing it backside now for Meister. Olentangy Orange's defense now starting to stiffen. Showing their might, flexing it. They're only allowing 44 points a game so far this season. Newark with the ball. Oberholzer to Meister. Meister on the left elbow. Gets it inside to Stair. Stair takes it easy, and he kisses that one up off the glass. Bucket for the Wildcats. Something interesting, too, is since Olentangy Orange became a school back in 2008, these two teams have only met one time, with the finals, that game being in the playoffs in 2019. Final 64-55, going the way of the Newark Wildcats. See if Olentangy Orange can even that series right here as Elias Lewis took it inside. Two, no good, rebounded by Meister. And he will be the one now to take it up court for the Wildcats. 5:38 left to go in the fourth quarter of play. Meister with the possession here. Top of the key, drives inside, takes it strong, forces a shot, no good, gets his own offensive rebound. He's fouled. We'll see. Yes, it's on the way up, and he'll have two due up here at the line. As that foul will go on number 12, Devin Brown, for Olentangy Orange. His second, team's fifth here, with 5:27 left to go in the fourth quarter of play. Meister at the line. Newark, a very efficient shooting team from the free throw stripe, 81.22%. From the line go the Wildcats. First shot up from Meister, that's good. Just checking into the ball game here for the first time is Kalen Winbush deep into the fourth quarter of this game. So now Newark goes 8 deep late in this ball game. It's Meister at the line trying to convert, gets the second one to fall. We've got a 2-point ball game. Newark swung it back on a 4-0 run of their own after Olentangy Orange went on a 7-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Devin Brown with the ball for the Pioneers into the hands of Levi Davis. Swings it around now to Jordan Edwards. Edwards dribbles it off of his foot. That'll go out of bounds, and it will be Newark's basketball. And furious with that call is Olentangy Orange head coach Anthony Kalo, as he thought it was off of the foot there, and so did Edwards of, I believe it was Oberholzer who was guarding him. Regardless, it's Newark's possession with a chance to tie or take the lead as they get it in the corner for Ethan Stair. Stair will dribble top of the key, finds Meister. Meister in the corner for Oberholzer. Oberholzer looking for Stair. Stair out wide on the left wing, gets it to Burkholder. Burkholder near the logo. We're under 5 minutes left to play in regulation. Newark with possession. It's Ethan Stair. Swings it to Meister. Meister on the left wing. He'll size up the defender. Back to Stair. Newark looking for the right shot here. Definitely need it. They'll get it to Stair. Drives inside. Goes strong. No layup. Does not go. Winbush tries to get the offensive rebound, but falling to the floor is Chapman, who eventually throws it out to Jordan Edwards. Pushing the break is Edwards. Behind the back he goes. Dribbling on the right block. Goes up strong with the layup, and that one finds the bottom of the net. Another one for the Pioneers. Clock continues to roll. 4:20 left to go now in the fourth quarter. They'll get it into Burkholder, but it's tipped away from Davis, so another inbound due up here for Newark. As eventually Newark will get it in. Now to Burkholder with 4:15 left to play in regulation. 42-38. Pioneers lead the Wildcats. Driving in is Burkholder. Has a lane, puts up a floater in said lane. Doesn't get it to fall. Rebounded by Devin Brown, and he'll get it to Jordan Edwards. Edwards will dribble up court now for the Pioneers. Creates some separation. Stops, looks inside. Easy two from Brown. Yes, it goes. After a 4-0 run for the Wildcats, it's turned right around for a 4-0 run for Olentangy Orange. The run's going back and forth and back and forth. We're under halfway to play now in the fourth quarter. 44-38 your score. Meister with possession for the Wildcats. Almost turned it over. Keeps the ball. Finds Burkholder. Burkholder drives inside. Goes up strong. Puts it up and lays it in. 4-point ball game once again. Interesting enough is when Burkholder went inside, he went up against Nick Chapman. The tallest guy on the floor is Ethan Stair. Draws a bit of a reach-in foul right there. As that'll be Stair's first, team's second here, as Winbush will take a seat on the bench for the Wildcats as Austin Rose checks back into the ballgame for Newark. 3:25 left to go in the fourth. Lewis will be the one to inbound it for Olentangy Orange, and he gets it into the hands of Brown, who eventually finds Edwards. He'll handle the rock now for the Pioneers. Edwards guarded by Oberholzer. Oberholzer guarding him well, pressing him, trying to get the ball, trying to poke something away. Into the hands of Lewis. He'll drive in, finds Chapman on the left block. He'll put it up high off the glass and easy to go for the Pioneers. Burkholder with the ball, 3:05 left to play in the fourth quarter. Burkholder near the logo, guarded by Levi Davis. It's been the same lineup practically for either team besides that substitution. Burkholder rips through, tries to draw a foul, goes up strong, no good. And it's rebounded by Olentangy Orange. Newark starting to press now as they are trailing, but a steal right there from Meister. Meister with the ball, 2:45 now left to go. Trailing by 6 are the Wildcats. He takes it to the cup, lost his balance, and no good. The layup goes. Newark's going to have to get a stop. Looking backside for Brown. They find Olentangy Orange. He's in the right corner, now on the right wing. Now to Edwards into the right corner, guarded by Rose. Newark needs a stop here. 2:28 left to go now in the fourth. Olentangy Orange with possession. Brown with the ball. Brown dribbling to his left. Still dribbles to his left. Stops on the left wing. Ball's poked away by Meister and into his hands. Meister bringing it up the court. Doesn't have numbers, guarded by Davis. Dribbles around him. Goes inside strong. Puts up a two from the left block and it finds the bottom of the net. And we've got a whistle. And that whistle will be a full timeout. It's the 5 on the floor for the Wildcats as the starting 5. Burkholder, Stair, Oberholzer, Meister, and Rose. Out on the court now for Newark. Olentangy Orange breaks the huddle, and the 5 on the court for them. Edwards, Lewis, Chapman, Davis, and Brown. Practically their starting 5, but a little shorter. They've gone away from Ballinger, who drew 3 fouls early, and they've gone the way of Levi Davis. Olentangy Orange's possession. Newark on defense. 2:10 left to go. As Newark's on defense now. Edwards with the ball, dribbling on the right wing, looking backside, finds Brown. Brown to Lewis. Lewis near the logo. We're under 2 minutes left to play. Lewis swings it to his right. Now to Edwards, looking backside and falling out of bounds. Unable to corral that in is Devin Brown. A forced pass there from Jordan Edwards. And a turnover forced by the Wildcats. 1:53 left to play in the fourth. 46-42. Wildcats with possession, a chance to make this a one-point ball game. Need to be quick here and efficient with this shot. Still trail by 2. Get it in the hands of Oberholzer, top of the key. Eventually they'll find Burkholder. He technically has a mismatch here against Nick Chapman. Chapman definitely the taller man out there guarding Oberholzer. Newark's possession. Clock now down to 1:40. Meister sizes up Devin Brown. Goes to the hoop. Fading away. No, the two does not go. It's into the hands of Edwards. Edwards with the ball. Tries to get a tie-up. Eventually into the hands of Devin Brown. 1:20 it goes. Clock continuing to wane down. Looking up court now into the hands of Edwards. He drives lane. Looks for Chapman. Ball's tipped away. Out of bounds. Diving out. We'll see the whistle. And it'll be Newark's possession. Out of bounds off of Jordan Edwards as both teams were diving for the ball. And we're going to get a timeout here called by Olentangy Orange. 46-42 the score. This one has gone down to the wire. It's been back and forth. The second half has gone the way of Olentangy Orange after a very impressive second quarter from Newark where they extended the lead as well as starting the second half. But besides that, the Pioneers have just gone on runs, and really that 7-0 run in the fourth quarter has really put them in a position right now where they've just kept that lead and gone back and forth with Newark. Wildcats possession coming out of the break. 1:10 left. They will get it in to Stair. He'll be the one to bring it up court now. Olentangy Orange in a 1-2-2 press. Looking backside, they find Oberholzer. They break the press. We are at 1 minute even left to go in regulation. Newark trails by 4 to the Pioneers of Olentangy Orange. They need a bucket quick. Meister tries to drive inside. He'll draw a foul. No, a travel. And a turnover there on Meister as he forced one up. Didn't get his feet set, and it'll be a travel turnover there for the Wildcats. Elias Lewis will be the one to inbound the ball here for the Pioneers with 54.2 seconds left to go in regulation. Newark needing to create a turnover. Looking for Brown, doesn't have anything. Lewis doesn't have anything, finally gets it into Brown, and there's going to be a whistled foul. Foul will be on Austin Rose. That'll be team's third foul. Newark's nowhere near of putting Olentangy Orange in the bonus, so that's something interesting too. That's Rose's third. The thing is about that is that fading away there, they tried to get it in. Olentangy Orange did I believe it was Devin Brown guarded by Rose. Rose slipped, but so did Brown, and that's where they called the foul. The ball was away.